Hi, everybody. It's Joe Chaffee. I'm in the bottom corner here. See? There I go. Okay. So we're looking at some thunderstorms tonight that are developing across Pennsylvania and western New York. And you can see them here. I'm going to highlight them for you. Let me just make sure I get the right size width, and I do. Okay. So here's that line of storms that is formed this evening. Throughout much of upstate New York, and then they kind of extend through south central New York State to the Pennsylvania line and into western Pennsylvania. What we have is a cold front. There's a very weak front that's probably indicated about like this, and that's just going to pass through and fall apart here when it gets to the coastline. And all the weather models are suggesting that these thunderstorms are going to fall apart before they get here. So we're going to give those models another fresh look and see what happens. And this is the GFS model. So you can see it actually holds together a little bit of activity coming through in the early morning hours, and then it's done. And we're setting up for another hot day tomorrow with temperatures up in the low to mid 90s. Let's jump to the HRRR model this evening and see what that has to offer because that takes us to Friday morning. And I'll just back it up. So there's the line. And you can see what happens after midnight. These thunderstorms just completely fall apart and disappear. Nothing new here, folks. This has been the story pretty much all summer long. I'm going to go to the 4-kilometer NAM model because that sometimes is good with the thunderstorms. And we'll start from the beginning. And you can see the line here just kind of dies out. A couple of cells attempt to hold together in Connecticut, and then it's done. So after that, really the next big change for us is going to be on Saturday night. So we'll advance the GFS model here. We'll move it along to Saturday night. And here we have the next cold front that's coming through here. This is going to be coming through for Sunday morning. This is Sunday morning's map. So the front's right about there, okay? Now, behind this one, you do have some cooler air. It's not especially cool, but it's at least cool enough to bring the humidity levels down and bring temperatures down back closer to normal for a couple of days. The very warm air that is going to be with us for Friday and for Saturday, that's, of course, going to get pushed out to the east when this front goes through. And speaking of Saturday, let me just back up to Saturday because there's one issue. This is Saturday morning right here, and what's happening is we have a cold front here, right about like, a warm front, right about like this, okay? So south and west of that, temperatures are going to reach into the 90s. North and east of it, it'll probably be in the 80s. There'll be an onshore flow, and there'll be an issue of clouds as well. So the question will be whether there will be some showers on Saturday morning or early Saturday morning, because sometimes with these warm frontal situations, you can get some showers that will develop and move on through. But other than that, I really don't see any big issues here regarding Saturday. I mean, the model, the GFS does bring the warm front through by mid-morning Saturday. It's already well to our north, and we'll probably have some sunshine, very, very warm to hot conditions. Now, the question would be whether these thunderstorms hold together, and for Sunday morning, the front comes through early Sunday morning. We haven't been able to get late afternoon and evening thunderstorms, let alone trying to shoot for late night or early morning ones. My suspicion is that after about 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, weather conditions should improve, and we should go partly to mostly sunny and have a pretty nice day here on Monday. So bottom line is hot and humid for Friday, very warm to hot and humid on Saturday. Risk of an isolated thunderstorm Friday. Risk of maybe a downpour or a thunderstorm early Saturday morning, but most people won't get any. Then after that, a chance for some showers and thunderstorms after midnight Saturday night till about 6 or 7 a.m. Sunday morning. Later in the day Sunday, weather conditions improve, and temperatures Sunday will be in the 80s. Want to check on the tropics here, and let me just move myself out of the way of a tropical wave. We've got this wave east-northeast of the Leeward Islands. We have this one, which is a little more impressive, that's southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands, what they used to call the Cape Verde Islands, Cabo Verde Islands, moving to the west. lot of convection with this, but still pretty disorganized. This one doesn't have nearly as much, showing some curvature, but the wave structure here is still pretty weak. And we have disturbed weather from the Bahamas northeastward to Bermuda out into the open waters of the Atlantic. But we don't see, actually starts from the Caribbean, goes all the way up out into the Atlantic. This is an old frontal zone that's kind of dying out. Right now, no tropical storm development is anticipated through the weekend. Probably early next week, this system could get into a favorable position to develop into a tropical depression or maybe a tropical storm. But I'm not really overly impressed with the upper air pattern that it's something that we should really worry about. So that pretty much says it all as far as the weather is concerned. Hope you're having a great evening, and we will touch base with you again on Friday.